Well, good morning, Virgos. Happy Saturday morning. We are doing your reading. How are you cutie pies doing? I am doing bonus reads tomorrow. Top 3 viewed highest signs. Also, if you like what I do and you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. I love that. Now, if you're just feeling it, please feel free. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Been doing this like 11 months and 12 days. Or is it February 12th? 12 days, 11 months and 12 days. And I'm blown away by you Virgos. All right, Virgo, before we get going, look at this. Page of Wands reverse. Ooh, we got the Devil and the Eight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, clarifying deck, Temperance reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, Page of Swords reverse. Virgo, are you not talking to someone, or did you recently stop working on something? That's what that feels like. That's what that kind of feels like. You got frustrated, a lot of imbalance, but somebody's not liking that you are not working on them. Maybe that's all they wanted, you know? All right, Virgo, Sun and Rising Venus. If you are a Virgo, know a Virgo. Feel like being a Virgo. Well, Virgos, I am so glad you're here. Oh, I forgot to mention this deck is Tarot of the Mystical Moments deck. And this is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot with clarifying. One more, Virgo. Four of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, I think you had a snake in the grass. You got rid of a snake in the grass. General energy for my Virgos. General energy for my Virgos. What's going on? Could be, it doesn't always mean love in tarot. Could be your friends, siblings, friends, neighbors, co-workers. You know how it resonates for each of you. General energy for my Virgos. General. Ooh, King of Wands reverse. You know, this is a really intriguing card. And in this deck, there you are at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Look at this, King of Swords. You put up some boundaries. And I think you're cleaning house energetically. Queen of Wands, you got your groove back, and nothing is going to affect this again with this Magician and Queen of Wands. That is a lot of like strength, you know? But anyway, King of Wands reverse in this Tarot Mystical Moments deck. There is male kings and female kings, same with emperors. This is the female king reverse. And whoever this is, I feel drain the shit out of you. See how she's got this magic wand? I just feel like it's like your faucet, your magic, your essence, and this person just drains you, causing you to maybe even feel like apathy around them, or you couldn't please them. What's influencing the King of Wands reverse? Not quite sure if that's you or if that's someone you're dealing with. What's influencing the King of Wands reverse? What's influencing this? Why the Leo card? 2 cards. Death reverse and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you moved on from someone. This 2 of Pentacles is how I always say it. 2 of Pentacles is getting your second hand moving again. The second hand on a clock for you younger people, older people would know, but the clocks don't work without your second hand. Everybody, the big hands get the attention, right? It's the second hand that does all the work. And for whatever it is, the second hand in your own life for your own needs wasn't working. And this is getting your groove back. This is a lot of balance. This is being on top, like literally on top of the world. It's just, especially with this Magician energy that was down here and the King of Swords, this is just really taking your control back. And the Death reverse, Scorpio card, I feel like you were really stuck to this situation. So it's kind of like this push of energy to break free from something that held you there for a long time. Again, this could be a family situation. Doesn't have to be necessarily like a situationship or a love. But this King of Wands reverse, I don't feel like it's you. I don't. I think there's somebody who's in a pity party. There's somebody who, without your energy, Virgo, they're like this. The energy that was, you know, it's like they can't find their own energy and their source is now gone. Maybe you did a lot for this person, if this is especially around work. Maybe you were, you know, they could have came to you for everything. But I feel like it was so one-sided. But then the bottom of the deck, look at that. 2 of Cups reverse, Page of Swords, and Knight of Cups reverse. Knight of Cups reverse, Piscean card, is your inappropriate lover card. It's so one-sided. It's somebody who's all talk, no action. A lot of promises, but no follow through, right? And I feel like you severed this connection because it feels very one-sided. And they're over here in a Page of Swords kind of way, getting a better look to see probably what you're doing. Because Virgo, ooh, look at this. Walk the walk. You're not talking the talk, you walk the walk, and feeling a lot of balance. Two of Pentacles is balance. King of Cups is balance. And this person is out of balance. But I don't think they were quite in balance even when you were with them. All right. What is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? What is it? It is the Four of Wands. Stability, security, happiness. That's what you want. You want like a Saturday morning where it's stress-free, where a Virgo can go and get some donuts without having to worry about that phone call or what this person's doing. There was a lot of what ifs with whoever you're dealing with. A lot of instability, a lot of insecurity. And I don't even think you could believe anything they say. What is in the past? What is in the... The Nine of Swords. It actually fell... kind of like, was it which way? Nine of Swords. I feel like you felt obligated to this. Again, this is where it could be family, where you felt obligated because it was you maybe against many people. And it was kind of like you didn't want to look like you weren't a team player. So you kind of went above and beyond to your own expense, to your own drain. Like, I feel like you just are drained from the situation. But now, with this Four of Wands, reason for the reading, I really like this. We will get there. This could even be somebody else. What is on, I mean, with you, Virgo. That's definitely you, but I mean with you. What is on your mind? What is on Virgo's mind? What is on Virgo's mind? Look at this. Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Taking control. This Emperor fell right out of my lap. Upright. Ace of Wands fell over here. Taking big ass control of your life. There's a new beginning to be had, and Virgo is not wasting this opportunity. Ace of Wands. There's something there's a lot more growth of where you're going, I want to say, than where you've been. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they like to have control over you by making you feel, it's like a Wheel of Fortune reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse, keeping you stuck and maybe even gaslighting you, keeping you, the Five of Cups. It's kind of like, you know what I'm getting? Have you guys ever seen that movie Red? It's like comedy, not suspense, I don't know, action comedy. But John Malkovich character, how he breaks down a person is he slaps and hugs them. I feel like that's what this person would do. They slap, hug, slap, hug. Slap, hug. That's the feeling I'm getting, even here. And I feel like they would slap you and then hug you to make you feel better. It's like slap, slap, and hug. They keep you there just enough so you're not going anywhere, but you got really nothing from it. In fact, you lost so much being there. It was like a person maybe you felt obligated to try to make happy or try to make work. And then you're like, what? I'm spending so much time in this situation. Again, that's why it's kind of feeling like job or even family. But some of you could have been just, this is about trying to get a relationship off the ground. Yeah, near future, Three of Pentacles. Finding people you can work with. Finding coworkers you can work with. Finding friends who will build you up instead of tearing you down. Yeah, Nine of Wands reversed bottom of the deck and Seven of Pentacles is giving this up. I think you're tired of settling. That's what that feels like. You're tired of settling for whatever this was for you. You're not settling for anything anymore. You're going for what you deserve. All right. Clarifying deck, we have Wheel of Fortune reverse, Temperance reverse, Page of Swords reverse. Where was that Page of Swords? Oh, he was at the bottom. Ten of Swords reverse and the Chariot. Now, this could have been your energy leading up to it, feeling extremely stuck in a revolving situation that brought you a lot of imbalance. Page of Swords reverses. It's dealing with somebody who is it's a very bratty energy. It's a very childish energy. When they don't get what they want, the blowback is hard on you. And they'll project their own insecurities onto you. It's kind of like whatever they're doing, they put it onto you. And the Ten of Swords reverse, again, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it just kept, it just never got better. But again, it felt like that slap, hug situation where they did just enough to get you there. And whatever happened last time, you are on your chariot and you are out of there. Because again, with this Emperor on your mind, you're taking your power back. But in this situation, maybe you felt like your power was stolen from you. Your voice, your ability to, I don't know, it's kind of like walking on eggshells in a way. But if this, let's just say this was a friend, this is somebody who, when they called you, Virgo, you had to be available. You just had to. Because if you didn't, then they might tell other people, or you'll hear about it with that Page of Swords reverse. You'll really hear about it, how it's kind of like those slide, sarcastic jabs, like, you're never there for me, Virgo. Oh yeah, just ignore it. Just keep ignoring it. And it's like, it's 2 a.m, you know? That's what it just feels, very kind of jabby, sarcastic kind of little comments. What is this King of Wands reverse and the Death reverse and the Two of Pentacles for Virgo? King of Wands reverse, Death reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands. That was at the bottom of, it was on the bottom of the Tarot of the Mystical Moments deck when we started. You're not feeling this anymore. And you're not their whipping boy. That's what I feel. You are somebody's whipping boy. It feels like that's why I'm feeling somebody's had a hold on you. And who has a hold usually is family. Like maybe you're the younger Virgo and these are older siblings. And it felt like you had to be available to them at their beck and call. And you're just like, what am I, a prostitute? I mean, come on. What is this? What is this Four of Wands and the reason for the reading? What is the Four of Wands, the reason for the reading? Why are we here today? Why is it the Four of Wands, Aries energy? Oh, look at that, 8 of Cups reverse. That Four of Wands, that's usually a happy card, is starting to feel like prison. Where it should be very, very happy, I felt it was a place you may not have wanted even to go to. So let's just say this is like a family situation. It probably took you a lot of effort around Christmas time or around the holidays or around somebody's birthday to have to call them or to have to go there, knowing it's supposed to be the happiest place besides Disneyland, right? It's supposed to be the happiest place. It's supposed to be where home is, where the heart is. But where this is a lot of obligation to serve other people's needs. That's why I'm really, I mean, some of you, like I said, I'm sorry, I gotta pick these cards up. My OCD is just like, I see a tarot card from a different deck and I can't stand it. So with this, it's like, this is why for some of you, you could be trying to get a relationship off the ground or being in a relationship, because there's definitely that where you feel like you see the potential there, but you got somebody who's not even kicking in 1% and you got to do 99% to wait around for their 1%. And the 1% feels like they intend to do it as if they're sending you an IOU over there. But now, you know what, this Empress, whatever happened last time, and maybe this was around Christmas time because I was talking about holidays here, with the Ten of Swords, whatever this was, this is over. You're just done. The obligations are done. You're in Empress mode. You're about self, the self. Where is Virgo's happiness? Where does Virgo need to, and maybe some of you also with that Four of Wands and Empresses, you're making your own traditions too around holidays. I just got that. You know, this is about, Empress could be motherly. And especially if you have kids, you're just starting your own tradition. You're just like, nope, I'm not ruining one more holiday. Because it may, you know, it's all the extended family or friends that kind of create this havoc. And for this Virgo, they're just like, no, I'm doing it my way now. You know, this is like Burger King over here. You're doing it your way. And an Empress isn't going to chase for anybody. You're not feeling obligated for anybody. In fact, you're probably putting do not disturb on your phone these days. Because this is where you're about. Look at that. Four of Wands reverse and Temperance. Kicking that piece out of your sanctuary and finding, you know, getting your balance back. Very interesting. Okay, what is the Nine of Swords? It's funny because I wasn't sure if it was reversed or upright. And I just said Nine of Swords reversed in the past. So maybe Maybe it was like this, Nine of Swords and then a Nine of Swords reverse, which caused you to be a Two of Pentacles. What that means is a Virgo who once felt obligated and judged for not living up to other people's expectations, or answering or calling back or showing up and killing yourself for other people. At some point, especially probably around that Ten of Swords, whatever happened, you were like, F this. You know what? I'm putting mute on my phone. And that's what led into a Two of Pentacles. It's like instant relief, instant. And you know, even for her, she has to be on the building so she can hear herself think and get away from people. And if you really look, she's outgrown where she came from anyway. She can't even go into those tiny little windows anyway. All right. What is this Nine of Swords, upright or reversed? Because I really think it's actually both. But what is this Nine of Swords in the past? Gemini energy, Nine of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. You're tired of this bullshit. This is the asshole, designated asshole in your life. Sorry, Aquarius, but it is. It's an Aquarius card, King of Swords reversed. That is the one card when that's reversed. That is not nice. That is somebody who wants it their way, and they expect you to be at their beck and call, and they expect you to pick up the phone. Now, you could call them, Virgo, and they may never answer. That's okay. It's okay, because, you know, it's a one-way street around here. And so I feel, honestly, I think they were still a King of Swords reversed, but even they liked you like this. They liked making you feel nervous. They liked having you walk on eggshells. But you know what I say about people, about the whole eggshell thing? Crunch those things. Stomp on them. Because why should you have to be careful how you walk because they're so delicate? Then they need to thicken up. They need to change to make themselves stronger. You don't have to change who you are because they refuse to change. And that's also a King of Swords reverse. Could a King of Swords, I can't even speak. Can a King of Swords, that's what we should just call him, a King of Swords, because he's reversed. Can a King of Swords reverse change? Oh, anybody can change, but he doesn't see that he has a reason to change because you're the problem, not him. And this could be a woman. This could be your mom or mother-in-law, a sibling, a friend, and you could be married to this person. Could be your boss. But whoever this is, they don't see they're the problem. You're the problem. Even though it would take, like, anyone with 2 brain cells would say, you know, I really haven't done anything for Virgo, and I should be appreciative for how much they've done for me. But if they think that, it is so deep embedded into their brain cells that it'll never come out their mouth. What is this Ace of Wands and the Emperor on your mind? Ace of Wands and the Emperor on Virgo's mind. Yeah, you're not being controlled anymore and pushed around. Ace of Wands and Emperor and Knight of Swords. It's a new day. Clarity, out of here, fast action, lightning bolt, see ya. And the Knight of Swords, and you know, you're all about truth. When the sword family comes up upright, this is about somebody who's fighting for what's right over somebody who may be older than you and has more power, but they're reversed. This is a very selfish energy. And I think it's kind of like a small voice going against a stronger voice. But yet you have the what is that? The energy of being right on your side. This guy or gal thinks they're right. But I mean, anybody who would peer into the situation can see, and honestly, I think he or she has a lot of people who are afraid of them. And you're not the only one, but maybe you're finally speaking up about it. What is the Three of Pentacles in the near future? Yeah, that could be somebody's father, mother. What is the Three of Pentacles in the near future for Virgo? Capricorn energy, Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands reverse. Actually, this feels like that King of Swords reverse. So especially some of you remember when I said you're starting your own tradition, because the Empress is here. And the Empress is very, very motherly and loving and nurturing. So especially you men and women out there who have kids, you don't want this crazy family nonsense to affect your own children and your own household, which is why we have a Four of Wands down here. This is you breaking off that family tree, that branch, and planting it far away. Because you know the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And luckily, when you fell off that tree, somebody kicked you far away. Because I don't think you're like these people, Virgo. And I don't think they like that you're not like them, which is probably why they ride you so hard trying to change you. And you are who you are, and you shouldn't change a single hair on your head. And I think we've done this reading for you. The only thing you should change is the people around you. And to break away with this Ace of Wands and Emperor and speak. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, especially with kids. You're the parent. And if they wanted, if this is like your parents or your in-laws or your siblings, you know what? Go sweep off your own front porch before you go and try to tell me how to keep mine clean. Okay, what is this Three of Pentacles in the near future? And the Six of Wands reverse. This just feels like negativity, this Leo energy. That's what that feels like. And no matter what you have going on, you could say, hey, mom and dad, or call your siblings up and say, hey, I got promoted. And they'll be like, oh, well, why didn't it happen 10 years ago? Or, hey, you could say, hey, I have this book deal. And they'll be like, oh, I'm surprised. I don't think you can write. Whatever you do, Virgo, these people will shoot you down. And this is you building a wall, literally building a wall between you and their negative energy to keep your sanctuary intact with this Temperance. Yeah, that's just really, I don't know whose reading this is. It might be just an isolated person out there, but it's really specific. What's this Three of Pentacles and Six of Wands reverse in the near future? Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands reverse. And the Five of Swords. That's what you're keeping out. What you're protecting. This wall that you're building, that this wall you're putting between you and them is to protect what you do have going right. Because they'll just tear it down, right? They're going to try to tear down this wall. And on one side of the wall, we have the Empress, we have the Empress, we have Temperance, and we have the Four of Wands. Happiness, love, security. I will do anything for the people on this side of the wall. And on the other side of the wall, we have liars, manipulators, people who just want to stab you in the back, people who expect you to show up when you want to, and the people who just have you feeling like shit no matter what you do. You can go and bake them cookies and they'll be like, oh, are they gluten-free? And you're like, fuck your gluten-free stuff and I'm out of here. That's just what I'm feeling. So we have people, whoever you left behind, in a Judgment reverse, King of Cups reverse, the Tower reverse, and yeah, I think it's actually the Tower reverse is you, and Seven of Wands, you defending. You brought in the Tower to take back your power, and you're defending yours and your own these days, right? Against all of this. Where is it? I just threw them down. The Four of Cups, these people feel like they're the victim over here. The King of Cups reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody who can't give any kind of ounce of love or to say, hey, Virgo, you are doing such a great job. You're such a great parent. You're such a great daughter or son. No, they can't do that. And they're thinking about themselves. The King of Pentacles reverse. Very selfish, entitled energies. And the Judgment reverse is, along with that Wheel of Fortune reverse that was at the bottom of the clarifying deck, you know that just like we started with this King of Wands reverse, if you stay, they will suck anything good out of you. Not like that, dirty birds. And so the Judgment reverse, because you stayed so long, see these little gray people? This was the Judgment reverse because you stayed way past your expiration date. And now you have divinely orchestrated timing. Whatever was that 10th sword that went in your back, maybe around the holidays or even more recently than that, you're just like, it really freed you from a bunch of jealous, entitled people. I mean, I'm just getting entitled that just think you were there to serve their needs. So you know what? Sometimes in the heap of disappointment is a miracle. And the miracle was you got freedom from this, you know? And I do really feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo who's just starting their own traditions. You're just like, I'm not having one more Christmas ruined. My birthdays, even Valentine's Day, everything is just going to be very isolated from this. Because I do feel like you're building an energetic wall between you and them. All right, my Virgos, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you when I see you guys. Take care.